Alright everyone, I am back. Let's see if we can get ourselves into a challenge mission here.
Pick something already.
So the new one that we've got this week is Mission Strike. Now this is actually the first one that came up on the Japanese side. So if we just join in on this... ooh, looks like we don't have any other players here. Let's look at all parties. Can we join in on this one, perhaps? Alright, looks like that one's actually already started up here. Alright, so potentially we might be waiting a little bit here, to actually, get some players. It's times like this I kind of wish that that we did have the shared ship already, because then at least players from other ships would be able to join in on us. We do know that that is coming in the near future, in episode 4. But yeah, actually, you know what? Let's see if maybe the other one is has any players that are waiting here.
Give it your all, okay?
Okay, so that at least got us into a party. With 2 other players, it looks like. Yeah, unfortunately not a lot of players are actually playing challenge mode at this point, and it's a real shame because I still need to get some titles completed on the decision mission. So at least we'll be able to make some progress on that here. But for the strike mission, that one's really difficult if you're going in solo. But I can also understand why players are going for this one. The final earned challenge miles are at 50% bonus right now, which I'm actually really surprised that they put that kind of bonus on the old one compared to the new one this week. But I guess let's go ahead and head inside the gateway ship, and we'll see if we can at least, we'll see if this gets started fairly quickly here. Oh wait, oh wow, alright, whoever's in this one actually they just started it up. I don't know what's going on with that. Alright, so it's like they're not even waiting then.
Give it your all, okay?
I mean, I guess I could try giving it a solo try like I did the other one earlier. Yeah, alright, let's give it a try. I don't know how far we're gonna get. I did an attempt like this, a while back, like years ago. And I at least got into the second mission, but then when the base blew up, that kind of put an end to it, but I guess I'll give it a shot here.
The challenge will begin shortly. Clear the set number of missions before your VR energy runs out. All equipment will need to be procured on site. The training will be rigorous, but we expect you to adapt. Best of luck!
Personally, I'm hoping for a rifle to drop quickly. They are not rings. Those are abilities on the skill tree for the hunter. Actually, no, I take that back. I think Hunter Physique actually is a ring, but Blaze Parry is a photon art. I remember seeing a while ago that the amount of energy that you get in this mission was adjusted on the Japanese side. That probably came through to the North American side. But I don't know if that's made soloing this impossible, and actually looking at how much virtual energy I've got remaining, I think it actually did kind of make that an impossibility here. This is going down a lot faster than I remember it going down. Jellyfish, if you're going Hunter as your main, then you'll already have access to that. In fact, you won't be able to use the ring at that point. Yeah, with this one, enemy awareness is kind of key, and if you notice, I'm trying to keep myself over on this side. The reason I'm doing that is because in the far distance there, I haven't triggered all the enemies yet, and I don't want to add any more that I don't have to here, at least until later once I've cleared up some of this pack. Hoping for a weapon drop soon, but we'll see if that happens. I don't understand what just happened there. Wait, when did somebody join the mission? Now I'm really confused, because have they been down here this whole time? I want to hit this Rappy here. Okay, so we got a Foy technique. We'll hit all these pads here. And then we'll do the jumps.
Yes,
there we go.
That's a hidden item.
Alright, so that gave us some VR energy back.
Please eradicate all enemies.
Oh, and they dropped a sword for me. Nice, thank you. Although I would actually prefer using the rifle in this particular case. And this is the one time, or rather the one set of missions where I typically like to go ranged rather than doing my hunter thing. It really keeps me out of the way of the action, for the most part. Yes, if you want a second skill tree, you do have to pay AC for it. You are able to move that tree back and forth to other classes, though, once you have it using Star Gems instead. let's get on this group over here. Alright, I'm gonna put this rod on now, and I'll grab, Foy. And I'll get photon points back with my rifle. Alright, we're not gonna touch that yet.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
It's pretty obvious that they hate me right now. Okay. Let's grab this thing. Alright, and now we gotta do the puzzle over here.
Can you solve
Oh,
this
actually, it looks like
puzzle?
they already did it. Alright, so it looks like they already know what's up here, so I'm gonna move on to the next
You're very
area.
nearly finished. This isn't over.
So basically...
Code! Distraction!
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, if they know what's going on, then they're gonna stand by that VR energy for a little bit. Or I guess they didn't. That's a shame. What... Or actually, no, I think there is a heart gem as well there. The way this is supposed to work is a player is going to remain out in the first area until enough energy has run out that they're going to grab the next capsule. And then, once all the capsules in the first area have been grabbed like that, then they would actually join in. The only problem with how this all works here is that base is already up. But I'm also expecting that there's no way we're going to be able to bring that down in time. I'm glad to be working with another player here that kind of knows what's up with this mission. Even though this will actually take a while to complete with just 2 players, but we'll see. It's all going to come down to how we do once the base explodes and we're all down to 1 HP. But yeah, this mission, or rather, yeah, this mission, part of the challenge mode is intended for more than 2 players. That is for certain. Wow, that guy was just so unaggressive. Alright, there we go. They grabbed one of them. Now, the question is, was there another one still out there? I think there was back where the rock bear went down. Alright, let's take care of these Cartragot. Got one of them down. If I can get that down before the base explodes, that'll be better. Okay. Alright, so at this point, all I can really do is kind of start to draw them away. Because that base is going to pop any second now. There it goes, it's popped. And that means it's going to be Blood Rain for the next little while here. Which means my health is slowly going down here, so I gotta be even more careful than before. It's not even these guys that are the real problem. The problem I ran into last time was actually a different enemy. Alright, they're gonna be coming in any second, so actually I want to clear some space so that they can actually get in safely. Alright, they'll be able to pull some of the aggro off of me now, so that'll be useful. Ah, that's a shame. Hopefully they got a moon atomizer. So it does have an effect on drop rates because it increases what the enemy level is. So that can take you into the next tier of drops, essentially. Alright, looks like we both went down, so this mission didn't work out in the end, so... yeah. Unless they came back up? I'm checking to see if the enemies are moving at all. Doesn't look like they are, so yeah. Looks like that is a failed attempt, but that's basically where things ended the last time I tried to do this solo. I wasn't even expecting anybody to jump in.
Pick something already.
Yeah, unfortunately, there just aren't enough players working on this at this point here to really be able to go through that mission, which is a real shame. Hopefully, once thank you for the follow there, Jellyfish Soda. Hopefully, once the shared ship comes around, we'll see a resurgence of players going through these missions. But for the time being, it's unfortunately just not a not something that's going to. Unfortunately, we just can't go through this here, and it's a real shame because this just came out this week, and there's already no players for it. All right, let's make our way back over to the to one of the main blocks here. We do have this concert coming up here. But at this point, actually, now that we're kind of done with the stuff that I can do on this character for the time being, let's go ahead and switch over to another character. Since we do need to continue on with what we were doing earlier. So, Desler, I think we already took care of him. So, and we took care of this one, so Lucia is up next then.
A live concert will begin in the shopping plaza momentarily.
Well, let me take a look at what Lucia's got here. So they actually have a completion on the Dragon Altar Exploration that I can hand him right now.
Drop by anytime.
And then if I head over to Franca's Cafe...
Good morning.
we can do one of the ones over here. Let's go ahead and hand over a Wolpole shell.
Farewell then.
So... oh, you know what? Lucia's already done for this week. I forgot about that. Okay. So then in that case, let's grab a different character. That's right, I did her earlier today. So then after Lucia, it was going to be... let's see here. Luna, that's right.
A live concert will begin in the shopping plaza momentarily.
Alright, so let's see. Let's get some new clothes on her and collect the star gems that have been accumulating. And then let's actually put some units on her.
Bet a little or bet it all. The choice is yours. Make those dreams come true and have a blast along the way.
Alright, and let's head over out to the gate area. And let's see if Luna had anything that they had to hand in. It looks like they might have something.
I've been expecting you.
Nothing that's really going to give us a ton of Meseta here. Okay, So what I want to do at this point is I want to combine client orders together into basically a single run that we would then turn into the Meseta I would need to have complete for client orders in order to get the Meseta, the million Meseta reward for this character. In addition, I also want to get 100 kills in that mission, so I think the best opportunity here, based on what I'm seeing on the list here, is going to be Quna and Desert Exploration. Now, let me check one of the client orders here. Do I have... this one here, yeah, I want to be the very best hunter, so I need to head to the desert anyway to defeat a Quna, which will give me another 5 skill points for the hunter class.
What would you like to do?
So, and right now they've got 4 points available. Let's see where I can slot those in. I want Allguard. And then we can finish off the Perfect Fury bonus here now as well.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
It would be faster, but it's not going to give me 2 client order completions that I need for... Well, let me see. Do I have any of those right now, actually? No, it doesn't look like I have any of those client orders. So I'm trying to combine all these into, like, a single run. So Desert is going to give me the 100 kills that I need to complete the enemy extermination mission. And then I need 2 client orders completed here. So by going to the desert, doing the clear on the desert super hard will give me that, plus the Quna kill, plus the 5 points for doing the I want to be the very best hunter. Now we do have this concert coming up in just a couple of minutes here, so we'll actually stay up here in the shopping area for the moment.
Thank you very much.
And while we're waiting, I'm just going to do a little bit of inventory organization here. See if anything else sold at this point. Doesn't look like it. I need to check out what that special weapon is. And yeah, this is just some of the costumes I've been purchasing ever since the game launched. It's whenever I've made money back, I've basically put that back into the costume market so that I could continue to grab costumes that have star gems that I could just use on a weekly basis with my with all of my alts that will then get me star gems, and then I can then flip those back on the market once I have those. And as I showed you just a moment ago, you can actually make some pretty good bank off of all that, but you gotta kind of know how it all works. And actually, the price of everything is really going up at this point, so I don't think it's gonna be viable for too much longer at this rate. But at least it gets me a good start on my Meseta. Let's see here. I do have all these furniture items. I could probably look to flip soon. But I think let's go ahead and head over to the Tecker here real quick.
Oh, this is a great find.
Just to visit burn out of that.
Take care now.
And let's make our way down to the concert area, which is going to be popping up any second here.
A live concert is being held in the shopping plaza.
Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to set my options. And enjoy the concert.
Thanks for joining me, everybody! First, a little ditty I just know you'll love. Time to raise your voices and dance! Here's a warm song to keep the cold at bay. You won't want to miss this one. It's Endless
Alright, let's see if we can get that encore here.
An encore? Thank you so much! Your warm hearts gave me such a boost! So here's one more song, just for you! Shining, intense, and brilliant! Lend me your ears and your voices, because here we go!
Who am I now? What's the meaning here? When you ask why, the result is silence as an answer. Even though you're looking for the light, you can't hide it. It's inside of you. Just embrace it. Even though the pain and be the light, dying just to guide your way to the truth. You know you have to find, believe that you're free, and you will soon release your fears. 'Cause I'm beckoning all the strength that we will need, ready to win the battle. Shout, 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 and you're never alone. Let your voice echo from the far side of the distance between us. I'm listening now to the will of the within. Fight, 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 and forever last through life so strong. Just burn into light. Well, you can let it shine now. Shine brilliant, uncompromising now. Turn power up. What is life now? What the answer? Well, it's love that you were always striving to prepare for, even through those long, lonely nights. Open your hands, you would reach that high. It can hold one and embrace an everlasting bond, never to be broken. Now holding on so close, never forget. It's proof that you're free when you can honestly shed your tears. Are you ready to face the strength that you will need? Give it your all, I feel it. Give and share, and you're never alone. Silent prayer, I hear you, I feel it. On the waves between us, I'm reaching out. All the waves that answer. Shine, 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 will forever last now. Fix your gaze, you will see it's the light. Well, you can follow through now. Shining brilliant onto the right way now. Hold it in your hand. Shout, 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 and you're never alone. Let your voice echo from the far side of the cliffs between us. I'm listening now to the will of the within. Fight, 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 and forever lost through life so strong. Just burn into light. Well, you can let it shine now. Shine brilliant, uncompromising now. Turn power up.
concerts are always fun. Alright, let's get the audio set back to where it was before. And let's see. Set the options, bring the sound effects back up. Here we go. Alright, so we have a little bit until we know what's actually going to be coming from this concert.
Which quest would you like?
But for the time being, let's go ahead and hop into the desert area. Oh, if it's Profound Darkness, then we'll be able to do another run at that then. Although this time I'm not going to be doing it solo. Yeah, it's gonna melt. There's no question about that. I'm probably gonna go Ranger Hunter for this one. And just grab my Lightning Espada and play it like a Pro Transer. Except that I'm not even gonna be using my trap, so I don't even know. Oh, I don't have Guilty Break yet on this character. Okay. That's something I'll have to look into getting.
Emergency. Ears open.
But yeah, it's a shame that we got the lower powered version of the Profound Darkness. But that's kind of partially why I decided to do what I did earlier today, which was to run the trigger as just a solo player. And that was a successful run. You know what, while we're out here, why don't we go ahead and get a little harvesting done. I can always use more materials to hand into Yerks. Okay, we got an early fever. Let's get to harvesting. With any luck, we'll get some Lillipa vests here.
Emergency announcement. We are getting increased readings on the profound darkness in the nefarious skies.
Oh hey, harvesting leveled up. Nice. Funny thing is, even though I wasn't fighting those kills actually count towards my counter as well here. There's some Lillipa vests.
Emergency!
Alright, let's use up the last of the fishing energy here, and then we'll get moving. Each of those Lillipa vests is worth 100,000 Meseta when you hand it into Yerks, but if you combine that with your weekly client order Meseta mission, that can then easily turn into 1 million when you combine it with another one. Alright, let's get moving.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Completed.
I'll take that wire driver. At this point, I'm also trying to collect 11 to 15 star photon arts and technique discs, because those will be useful when it comes time to start desynthing things for crafting. Those photon art, what they desynth into will be useful for the creation of custom photon arts, and I think they also go towards timed abilities as well.
Emergency code.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there, Rooks. But you're still gonna have to... I still have to fill out some of my inventory first.
Excellent job.
Completed.
Alright, how are we doing on the mission here? 64 out of 100. Okay, so we're making progress. Alright, need another 20. One thing I am kind of curious about is going to be how many, how much we're actually going to be able to do with crafting, just because there is no such thing as old type in this version. But there is the new type crafting, and I'm really wondering if that's just going to kind of blow things out of the water in terms of making weapons even stronger than they are currently. Definitely for the units, I think that's going to be a huge thing in there. Just because we don't even have 12. Well, we have some 12-star units, but it's the Ray series at this point. That's it. And we don't. I don't think any Union boosters have dropped yet. All right. So since we've cleared the arks mission at this point, we'll go ahead and head towards the exit. Although I will collect this Meseta. Kind of curious what dropped that much there. But let's get this Quna down now. Yeah, agreed. The only thing Zeke has at this point is his trade for the Genesis weapon camos. And given that the idea units are not even in the game, which are from crafting. Who knows if those if Zeke's client order for that is going to be available or not. Whereby if you show him all 3 of the units, you get like a ticket that's worth like 120,000 miles or something like that.
Please head back.
Completed.
Oh, hey, that was actually one of the featured quests for today as well. Nice.
Which quest would you like?
I've been
Alright, let's hand in these client orders. Quna and Desert Exploration.
Drop by anytime.
And now if we collect the arks mission... Hey, level 57. Alright, so I need to put those points in. Let's also hand in this to Oza. That gives me an extra 5 skill points for the hunter. And I'll grab this one now, which will give me another 5 once I complete it. Taking out a bunch of other bosses as well.
What would you like to do?
So in terms of where I'm going to put these points here, let's put them under Perfect Fury bonus. And then... yeah, we'll put a point into this one as well here. Eventually, I'll make my way down to the hunter physique there.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
Hello there.
Oh, and I need to hand in one over here as well.
It's you.
Bye now.
Alright, so we got about 6 minutes until the urgent quest pops. Let me go ahead and throw all this Meseta in the bank now. Yeah, I made the same joke when I first heard him.
Hello there.
Okay, that's just from gathering. Alright, let's switch back over to my main, so we can get ready for the urgent quest.
Emergency announcement. We are getting increased readings on the profound darkness in the nefarious skies.
What did I just log into here? Oh my goodness, why is everybody lined up like this? Every day you see something new in this game.
What would you like to do?
Alright, let's see here.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
So loadout is all set. Still waiting on to get the next round of star gems there. Let me go ahead and collect this Meseta. That is amazing that, one, I had logged out right at that spot, but two, the game randomly threw me next to a line of people like that. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see here. Oh, actually, I need to untext some stuff, so let's do that real quick while we're waiting for the urgent quest to come up. We're still about 3.5 minutes away from that popping right now.
What do you require?
Leave it to me. I got a good look at it. Take care now.
I don't know if Azure is self-aware in that sense. That was I would call that more just pure luck that happened. All right, so
Welcome.
let's see. I've got 40 rare drop rate thingies. I think I'm okay in that sense. Yeah, I'm really starting to get to the point where I'm just gonna start. I don't know. I've got a stockpile of over 1,000 X cubes at this point. One thing that you can do with X cubes is you can turn 33 of them into just pure Meseta by going over here to where the grinder is, and you put 33 X cubes in. That's going to give you 990 grinders.
Come again. Don't forget
And then
to
if you
prepare
come
the
down
check
here,
off.
you can then sell all those grinders for 396,000 Meseta.
Thanks.
So that's another way that you can make money in this game, if you're having trouble figuring out how to do that.
See you later.
Good to see you.
I'm curious how did you say that out loud, or did you chat that to him?
Welcome.
Fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, and there are some weapons here of the Revolucio series I'm still trying to get at this point here, so without players doing challenge mode, it's gonna be kind of hard to do that. Yeah, if you chatted to him, I don't know. I would just chalk it up to randomness. I don't think the game is interfaced with Azure in that way. Alright, so this was added this week, this limited time Star Gem swap shop. So let's see what we got in here. We got a Star Gem recycle badge, color change pass, tri-boost plus 150%, great enhancement aid, augmentation aid, X tri-boost, music stereo system, episode 3 visual poster. Yeah, a bunch of episode 3 stuff. Ashes of Sorrow, music disc, Living On Like Stars, Another Fate, that's the one that occurs partway through episode 3. Creator's Emblem, and that's it.
Emergency off
I
announcement.
look forward to
We
your
have
next
commenced
visit.
an operation to eradicate the profound darkness. All arks ops, report to the quest counter ASAP and join the mission.
Looking.
Alright, let's get there. So I think right now, you can at least maybe convert things that were Star Gem purchased. I'm gonna go D-Band Drink Premium so I can get the extra slots on the item drops. Oh, you know what? I forgot to set my class. Hang on. We're gonna hop out of this one. We'll join another one real quick.
What would you like to do? Feel free to.
Yeah, I wanted to set that to Ranger, since that's one of the classes I'm still trying to level up. Well, not level up to max, but get all the class X cubes I need to get the last of the points. Because once you get all those points in, then you get a title associated with that. Waiting on 2 more players, and then we'll be able to get this started. Looks like most players are already in a party here. I'm surprised nobody tossed down a party invite themselves. Alright, so we've got 12 players at this point, so let's go ahead and kick this thing off then. And we are gonna watch this boss just melt.
Objective is to eradicate Dark Falls Gemini and open a path to the profound darkness. These make Dark Falls clear. We have no idea how powerful it is, so be careful. Do whatever it takes to come back safe. Emergency!
Emergency! Code! Due!
Alright, tongue is open. Tongue again. Alright, now they're gonna lift off. Alright, I'm popping my Hunter Physique, so I don't get knocked around. Oh, the tongue is already down. Alright. Yeah, Gemini is going down so quickly that I can't even get my Hunter focus built. That's how fast this guy melts. Alright, let's kick off the second phase. And get up here for the early hit.
The path to the profound darkness has been opened. All that's left is to defeat it. We can provide no specific orders. Fight valiantly and return alive. Period.
Alright, here we go.
Emergency! Code! Due!
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if we're gonna get this mechanic again with the last boss of episode 6. Alright, that should be phase 2. Yep. Alright, on to phase 3. Actually triggered that music really early. And that is one melty boss right there. Now that is a big hat for a Rappy. Alright, let's scoop up the spoils and get out of here.
Completed.
Alright, let's head over to the Tecker. Let's see what we got. No 13 stars dropped with that. Hopefully we got some high slot stuff here.
I got a good look at it.
Okay, I saw at least one 6 slot in there, so that'll be a keeper. But I mean, the rest of this is it's just there's just like no point in hanging on to it because you get all these after just a single after a single urgent quest. Yeah, I mean, Soul of Darkness can be kind of nice, but there's just like at this point I have so many things in my inventory and all my bank space across all my characters that I'm like, there's no place for me to put anything else. And at the same time I'm trying to get discs together, so I'm like, unless it's gonna be a 6 slot item, there's just like no point in me hanging on to it. And I'm sure eventually that's gonna get to the point where it's gonna change to a 7 slot or higher, but for the moment 6 slot is where I can at least call it here. Alright. And plus, I still get all these Sigma weapons, which, you know, the only thing you can really do with the Sigma weapons is turn them into Lambda Grinders, but at the same time, if I come into my material storage, and I come down to where my Lambda Grinders are, I've got 462 of those. It's like, what can I do with those? And so, I'm hanging on to them, just so I can desynth them when the time comes, and maybe then up-convert that into things like Goldnia and such. So yeah, at this point, I'm pretty much set in terms of being ready for Episode 4. It's just now, if I come across any 9-slot, or any 9-star weapons, I'm replacing any 7-star weapons I've got. But, okay, so yeah, that was a melty boss. Let's go ahead and head back out onto one of my alts again. And we'll continue on with going through my alts and getting those all cleared up here for their arks missions this week. So it looks like Highs was next on the list.
Emergency off announcement. We have commenced an operation to eradicate profound darkness. All arks ops, report to the quest counter ASAP and join the mission.
Alright, so let's head to the gate area. And let's see what client orders we've got to work with here. Okay, Highs actually doesn't have that many. But we could make a run at the Volcanic Caves, it looks like.
Drop by anytime.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to head over to the class counter real quick.
What would you like to do?
And we'll put that point into there. For Summoner, looks like I got a single point. And we'll put that into there.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
Hello there.
Alright, so let's start up a run on the Volcanic Caverns. Yeah, we can't do that again.
Emergency off announcement. We have commenced an operation to eradicate profound darkness. All arks ops, report to the quest counter ASAP and join the mission.
Oh, actually, since this is going to be a full run, I should go ahead and grab some NPCs. There we go. The only thing you really can do with 12-star weapons, as I was saying before, is to turn them into Lambda Grinders. But I'm already at 400 Lambda Grinders. I really don't need that many more at this point. So the only thing I really can do with them at this point is to just hang on to them and hope that they desynth into something decent. Perhaps a material that can be used in crafting. And then I can then resell them on the market. Because the only thing I'm really going to be looking at in crafting is probably going to be timed abilities and photon art customization. I don't think I'm going to be looking at the other crafting in there. Yeah, they make Lambda Grinders. when you get rid of, I think it's 3 of them at the same time. I wish you could turn them into X cubes or photon spheres, though. Oh yeah, that too. If you want to save your lambda grinders.
Emergency!
But what I found is, once you get to the point of having hundreds of lambda grinders, you really don't need to worry about that much. And you can just put things directly into the 13 stars.
Completed.
It was back in the day when lambda grinders were really rare, but ever since they became just sort of a daily thing that you could get on each character, it's like it's no longer as big of an issue as it used to be, especially on the Japanese version. And here on the North American version, that was always in the game to begin with, and that's why once the open beta started, I was able to get my Lightning Espada up to plus 30 very quickly. Alright, let's head for the exit of this area. And then we just have to spend a couple of minutes in here until we hit 100 enemies taken out.
I'm detecting a suspicious reading. Keep your wits about you.
How close am I at this point? Weekly mission, need another 15 kills.
Incoming alert.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Hello, Zeshredder!
Here's open.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Why don't you have a nice fall for us? There you go.
Incoming alert.
Change over. Code. Q.
That's a shame that, that fall spawn got in the way.
Excellent job.
Alright, down they go.
Completed.
And we can head for the exit at this point.
Objective complete.
Completed.
Emergency. Ears open.
No thank you on that one. Alright, let's take out this Vol Dragon.
Emergency. Ears open.
Emergency. Code due.
Alright, broke a horn. Got your tail. And down you go.
Excellent job. You are clear to return. Come on back.
Completed.
Totally saw the river Styx.
Alright, so that clears up what we need on this character. Let's hand in the client orders.
I've been expecting you.
Vol Dragon. And our level just leveled up, actually. Alright, let's put this Meseta away. And on to the next one. So up next is gonna be Blue.
Emergency off announcement. We have commenced an operation to eradicate profound darkness. All arks ops, report to the quest counter ASAP and join the mission.
Alright, so what can we do for this one? Let's see. Looks like it's gonna be, the, Dragon Altar for this one. So,
See everyone today. We've got our hospitality dial set to 10, so we hope you have a great time.
alright, let's kick this off. Oh, and I need to grab NPCs again. It's a shame you can't just set some default NPCs that just automatically join you. Hello, little blue.
Emergency off announcement. We have commenced an operation to eradicate profound
Your
darkness.
Majesty,
All
code,
arks ops,
attack.
report to the quest counter ASAP and join the mission.
Completed.
Emergency!
Mr. Blunt. Hello.
Your Majesty,
Alright, let me
Joker.
do shift it in. And let's kick this off here. Yeah, just as a solo player, I knew I wasn't gonna get it the whole way.
Failed.
Emergency!
Your Majesty,
Let's see. Let's put Nova Strike back there. Twister dropped there. Rising Edge there. There we go.
change over.
Oh, and we got a Garanzer on here.
Congratulations on completing the objective.
And down they go.
Completed.
One of the longer maps. I'm surprised by how few enemies have popped up.
Emergency. Ears open.
Your Majesty, code, elimination.
The profound darkness has been successfully routed. We are grateful for your cooperation, Arxoff.
It's always nice lucking into the Ariglesia portion of the track there. Alright, over to the next area. Ariglesia is one of the tracks from Phantasy Star Portable 2 Infinity, back on the PSP. And basically part of this song borrowed that little section from that game to fill out the track.
Emergency!
Your Majesty, code, attack.
Yeah, nice one! You did it!
Alright, how far along am I at this point? Still got a little bit over 50 to go.
Emergency!
Oh, we got a boss up here. I know the Gorons are on.
Emergency code due.
Stay on guard against the sudden outbreaks.
And down they go.
Completed.
Emergency!
Emergency code elimination.
Alright, looks like we found the exit, but we're not ready to go inside there yet. We need some more enemy taken out here. Alright, how many more do I need? 14. We might be close enough on that. Let's see if these count. Those do not count. And given that this is a trial here, I don't think we're going to have enough inside here to actually do what we need to do. So we need a couple more kills. Well, not a couple. 13 more kills, and then we'll be able to move on. Hello, Rappy. There we go, now we got all the kills we need. Moving on. Time to take down the Dragon X.
Emergency!
Emergency code due.
Fracture in one fell swoop! Collapse!
There goes his crown.
Fracture in one fell collapse!
And stunned.
Now, I will face you with my full power. I shall slay you! Marvelous.
Down you go.
Another.
Nice one! You did it! Great work! Now please head on back.
Completed.
Alright, once again, let us hand in the client orders. Oh, that he is, Diley. There's no question about that. Alright, we need to head out to the gate area to hand these in.
I've been expecting.
Yeah, all the Dragonkin are like that, actually. It's just with the Full Dragon, it's more just grunts and such. But he'll say something if you listen carefully. Alright, pick up all these. And let's drop the Meseta into the bank. And on to the next character. Alright, how many do we have left? Looks like we got 4 to go, and then that will be it. Oh, and I forgot to change out the outfit on Blue there, so we'll have to swap back to him real quick after this one. I do need some new costumes here. Yeah, no kidding. I kind of wish the Dragonkin were a playable race in the game.
Dream big and win big.
That would make them a whole lot funner. That's for certain. But seeing Corella in their miniature form was also really cute. Alright, so... Actually... Huh. We've already done a Varder Soma. But I also still need to get the 100 kills for this week. Looks like we could do the Abandoned Mine with them.
What would you like to do?
Alright, they have 2 skill points I need to drop in. Put one there, grab the Hunter Physique.
Feel free to stop by anytime. Hi. See ya.
And I want to grab this client order, just for the future.
See ya. Hi.
Alright, to the Abandoned Mine we go.
I'll do my part. Yay! Only because I've got nothing else to do.
Alright, let's head down to the Abandoned Mine now.
Well then, let's go. Let's get going. Right back out there.
Whoa! What just happened there? All right, let's get back in. That's a weird 6:30. All right, abandoned mine, super hard. Tia, Patty, and Sarah.
I'll do my part. Yay! Because I've got nothing else to do.
Down we go again. Yeah, with those bots, all you can really do is just report them as RMT, basically. Alright, let's hit the teleporter here.
Emergency!
It'll move us partway through the map.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Completed!
Eyes peeled. Something is lurking.
Alright, move through the rest of the area here, through the teleporter. And on to Area 2. I do kind of like this area that they do throw a whole bunch of enemies at you at all at the same time. So it will make completing this mission a little bit quicker here. Got a little bit over 40 left to go. Alright, that looks like the exit over there, so we're going to turn to the west. Okay, one or two more groups and we should be good then. How close are we now? 7 to go. I think that puts us close enough here. Let's see. Weekly missions, we are 2 away. Now we're done. A Varder Soma, huh? Alright, let's take this out real quick then. Yes, he did, and I couldn't see for a while when he did that. Alright, big guy, open up your chest. I guess he just doesn't want to open it up. He knows what's gonna happen. There we go.
Objective complete.
There they go. Alright, let's move on to the exit. And we got a Brew Ringada coming up here.
Emergency.
Emergency. Code due.
I think that's why they called it BRYU here. Yeah, I'll agree to you there on that one. The music is, has a bit more punch. And down they go.
Congratulations on completing the objective. That's enough. Please head back.
Completed.
Alright, handing in client orders.
Drop by anytime.
It looks like that was enough. Alright, handing in the Meseta to the bank. And moving on, back to Blue actually, because we do need to change out his outfit, I think. Yeah, we need to change it out. Alright, moving on to the next character now. I have no idea, Wendell. I'm kind of surprised they get that they even get past the Microsoft Store installation, given the problems everybody else is having. Alright, so, Red, let's go ahead and change out your outfit.
Welcome.
And let's head for the gate area. So what client orders can I combine together this time? How about we head for the seabed? Go for the same combo again, Patty, Tia, and Sarah. And I do not have Guilty Break, nor do I have Sonic Arrow. That's actually kind of surprising. Oh well.
Emergency. Ears open.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Well, Rooks, if you're correct about that, once the Steam version comes out, there's a chance we might get Steam-specific blocks, and if that's the case, that might help with the situation.
Completed.
Having expert-locked blocks would also be helpful for that as well, but I don't know if Sega would do that again or not.
Emergency. Ears open.
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Excellent shot.
Completed.
Alright, we are headed to the south, and then to the west. Yeah, I kind of noticed that as well. Some of them had a large amount of achievement points on them. Either that, or they don't use proper passwords. 1, 2, 3, 4 is still used very often in the world, apparently. as is the password. Or password 1. Alright, let's use that sonic arrow. Let's get that on the weapon here. Unfortunately, there are always going to be people that just don't know how to take care of their personal security and how to manage their passwords properly.
I've got some great news! Easy street.
Got a good mix of Oceanids and Fall Spawn here. That'll go a long way towards getting me done with the mission for enemy kills. Alright, how close are we? Another 14 and then we're done. Alright, just a few more kills to go and then we should be good. There we go. Alright, let's head for the exit. It's probably gonna be over on the east side here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Alright, it is time to take on that Beal Maduna.
Incoming alert.
Emergency code due.
Wow, the NPCs actually managed to freeze it. That was a good knockout.
Objective complete.
Alright, down goes Beal Maduna.
Success confirmed. Return when able.
Completed.
And let's make our way out to the gate area so we can hand in the client orders.
I've been expecting you.
There's one. There's the other.
Drop by anytime.
Let's grab the missions. And let's throw the money in the bank. On to the next character. Alright, looks like Jack is up next. Over to the gate area. And we are going to check our client orders. Where to next? You know, why don't we head over to the coast area this time? I've got a client order for Bar Lodos, which is going to give me 250,000 Meseta. So I'll be able to clear this one up in just a single client order.
I've got nothing else to do.
As for my sub palette, kind of surprised I don't have anything on there. But it looks like I got my full toolkit, aside from Blaze Parry and Crosscut. That is not the exit. We need to head... Okay, actually we do need to head to the west a bit, but it's going to be over there. Alright, so far so good. Here's a good group. Okay, here come the fall spawn. As well as more Oceanids. But yeah, this is just kind of what I have to do on a weekly basis. Just go through the different client orders. Or rather, all the arks missions once the week resets and figure out how I'm going to clear that for each of my alts. I mean, the payout is worth it. It's over 1 million Meseta per week, doing this per character. So, at a minimum, it's 12 million Meseta. It's one of the best ways to make Meseta in the game, aside from playing the market. But that's if you have the maximum number of characters. If you're just using the 3 free characters, then it's 3 million Meseta. It's still a good amount each week.
Completed.
I'm curious what that rare drop was. Hello, Rappy. Alright, so it looks like the exit's gonna be over there on the west side. That's a level up for my Summoner subclass. Okay, how close are we? 5 to go.
Emergency!
Emergency. Code. Attack.
Alright, this will be perfect. So, take this out, and then there's one more enemy up. There they are. And then this will complete that mission.
Nice one! You did it!
Alright, let's head for the exit. Hello, Niao. I don't care about what you're serving today. I'm just headed for the exit. Let's take on this Barlolos.
Incoming alert.
Rats, I missed the shot. I'm afraid I don't get the reference, Batmite. Still not getting it, sorry. Get over here. Oh, I would have connected that more with Q, actually. Gotcha, I think. Actually, maybe not. I'm doing the best I can, but I just don't get the references, unfortunately, in this case. Yeah, and Q, if you're not aware, is more a Star Trek TNG reference. There they go. Finally. You know, of all the bosses, sometimes I think Barlotos has the most HP out of all of them. At least of the main areas. Or at least it feels that way sometimes. Alright, let's hand in this client order.
Drop by
And let's grab the missions. And over to the bank we go. Gotcha, that would kind of make sense. Alright, so Ren is the last of the characters that I need to take care of here today. And then once we're done with them, that's pretty much gonna be it. But let's see what we got here. They actually don't have that many client orders on them, to be honest. Let's take a look at what we got over here with Fina. Alright, tell you what we'll do. We'll do the Contaminator Destruction, and then I'll hand in one thing with Yerks, and that'll give me what I need. That way we're just not repeating any areas we've already been to here, so... This is gonna take us over to the ruins. Patty, Tia, and Sarah.
I'll do my part.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Yeah, nice one! You did it!
And looks like we got a Sylvan trial here.
Completed!
Incoming alert.
Emergency!
And even more Sylvans.
Attack!
Objective complete.
Completed!
Incoming alert.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Oh, it looks like there's one more back to the south here, Garango.
Objective complete.
There we go. Alright, heading for the exit. Okay, how close are we at this point? Ooh, we still got a way to go. I guess that's one of the disadvantages of running one of the arks missions instead of an exploration, in that enemy spawns are not as close together as they are with the explorations, especially with the changes that they made last year. Or maybe it was the year before, but they basically made it so that some of them were so that the exploration missions it didn't the spawns no longer mattered how big your party was. I know it happened around the time when episode 6 started. Huh. I wonder why they made an announcement about it then. Ah, gotcha. That kind of makes sense then, yeah. Okay, I think we're good to move on to the last area now. Oh, that's not the exit. Then that's going to be to the north, then. I'll take that unique weapon badge. I'm actually very close to getting my next drop. Or not drop, but the next thing I can pick up with the unique weapon badges. I've been starting to go down the list and trying to pick up one of each item. So that way it can be recorded in the record for the item collection titles. Alright, over to the next area. And we need 17. Hanover, thank you for the follow. Which tip was that? Oh, yep, that's, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's, yeah, each one is going to count, towards that. And eventually, you'll be able to, turn those into titles. You get a new, weapon, collection title at every 50, I think.
Emergency. Ears open.
Alright, there are the polluters. Let's take them out. And that's another unique weapon badge.
Excellent job.
Alrighty, that does it for this one. Back to the lobby, and we'll hand in the client order. And then, like I said before, we're gonna have to make a quick trip over to Franca's now.
Drop by anytime. Good morning.
May I help you with something? Farewell then.
Alright, let's collect on these missions. Ren has leveled up their subclass to level 44. Let's send this Meseta over. And let's go ahead and swap back over to my main now. And we're gonna pick up all that Meseta. Here they are. Alright, retrieve Meseta. Nice, that puts me just beyond 74 million Meseta now. And did anything else get purchased from the market? Let's see real quick. One thing got purchased, Riyadh Falco. Alrighty. Let me just check real quick on those unique badges and see if I've actually picked up enough here. Because I know I was really close. And it looks like I have enough, so let me see what was next in line here.
Did you bring a bunch?
Alright, H10. Do I have that? It appears I do not, so that looks like the next one for me.
Well, hello there.
And so that just leaves me with these now to collect. I know I think I got the Milio Blight, or Bright rather. And then I'm pretty sure I picked up a Cloverita Vissus at some point. Or maybe it was a Caduceus.
See you around. Did you bring a bunch?
Yeah, Jellyfish, I don't think that's gonna happen. And if you're being serious about that, that is, well, I'll be honest, that is not gonna fly in this channel. let me uncheck these items.
Leave it to me. Oh, this is a great find.
Alright, we got one 6 slot in that. Put all these away. And we'll put these away. And yeah, I'm still working on the one for daily orders on this character. I didn't do daily orders on the, on the other characters, just because that's a bit too much work to put in just to get 600,000 Meseta out of it. But yeah, so this is something that I'll be continuing to work on. I got some other tier missions I need to clear through. Eventually here, I gotta get actually 300 enemies defeated for this one, so that's still a work in progress. And yeah, I've got other client orders I need to take care of. In fact, the one I cleared earlier for those extra 5 skill points, I still haven't done those on some of the other classes I've got. So, that's another thing I gotta keep working on. Alright, I want to give the challenge blocks one more chance here, see if anybody else is running the challenge mission strike. And if not, that's gonna be the end of it for today. But let's see, looks like block 310 is actually filled up pretty well here. Yeah, I've purchased all of my slots at this point. But they're the kind of thing that I would say if you're gonna purchase anything in the game, it's one of the things that you would want to consider going for, just because it does give you a permanent addition. All right, so nobody was in there when I started up, and it looks like there's one team that's at 42 minutes, but it looks like that's a pre-made. So okay, at least players are playing it right now. Let's try the other busy block and see if we can get anybody in there. That doesn't sound right. You're supposed to get 3 free characters. Yeah, 3 free characters. Alright, let's try striking here.
Give it your all, okay?
And this is looking like the same situation here. Yeah, there was a group that started up strike, but they're pretty far into it right now. And you can tell that just by the level that they're at. So, okay, so at least players are more playing the challenge mode, but we're going to have a significant wait, I think, if we do start this up. And yeah, that's the other thing. Thank you, Hanover. If you've got character created on other... if you've got 3 characters created, it's possible there could be one on another ship. Yeah, the other thing is all these groups have passwords on their groups, so it's not like we'd be able to get in with them. So yeah, unfortunately, it looks like we would have a significant wait to actually start up the challenge strike mission. But at least it is being run, and I guess perhaps what I could do is the next time I start an episode, maybe I could try to set up something beforehand, so that at least we would have some players in the group before I actually go live to actually check out this mission. But for right now, then, that is pretty much going to do it for me here today. We accomplished everything, aside from that, we accomplished everything that I was looking to do. We took down Profound Darkness as a solo player. We took care of all the weekly missions across all the characters that I have. So yeah, overall, this was a successful stream here. So, with that said, let's see if I can find somebody that we can pass you on to here. Yeah, that we can pass you on to as a raid here. So, give me one moment while I take a look at the list here. Alright, this guy seems kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and raid Virtual Spectre. So let me get that into the system. Alright, and with that, thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. Let's get this raid started here.